Hello, what is going on? I decided that because Minecraft is too overplayed, why not play Risk? Because it's a much more fun game when it's not very well known. So I played it a little bit, you'll see I'm a beginner, and let's just get right into it. So I'm going to play a little bit of single player. One advertisement later. Alright, so there's multiple ways to play the game. This is the single player. These are all the list of free maps over here, such as these two, which are free for this week. There are tons of others, such as all of these, but because I do not know if this will work yet, I can't really, do them yet. So let's start with the first one. Let's try World Domination, Tutorial 1. I said I've already done these, so we can just hop right into it. So I've already read this. So basically, for those of you who do not know the board game, it is a game in which you conquer the world. It's pretty straightforward. So like I'm the red team here, and what I want to do is I can deploy different troops to all the territories that I own, and then I use those troops to just slowly advance across the board and conquer the planet. So there. Now I've drafted my troops, now I can attack. So let's say that I really like Canada, right? Canada's great this time of year, I think you'll find. Can't travel there since it'll conquer it. And like this, for example, you see I have 10 troops there. And these 10 troops, with what I can do, I can invade, let's say, Alaska. Now, there's different ways to invade it, but they all involve rolling dice, which is always nice. Like, for example, I can blitz that. Well, bam. Just like that, I've conquered it. And I need to always have at least one soldier on a place to own it. So there we go. I'm also going to conquer this place. And just like that, they've been conquered. Now, you don't want to advance too quickly because then you'll overextend it. Overextension is what got Napoleon destroyed. Kind of, when you think about it. You don't want to take over too much at a time. However, this is a tutorial and it's extremely easy. So I don't think overextension will actually be a problem for me at the moment. And of course, in actual games where there's actual risks, that's why it's called risk, I will have a much bigger problem with that. So as you see, I'm just busy mowing across the board. With each and here's the thing, with each territory of the map you own, such as continents in this version, but they're different versions, by the way, you get, each round you'll get even more troops than the last one. For example, you'll normally get about 3 or so per round, new troops to draft. But, oh, did you see that? That's an example of bad luck, when things go badly. Right, so now, I'm gonna fortify, which means I can move troops just across stuff. So, like, I really might want to put some over here. I can only do one at a time. So there we go. And I get a territory card, which is what you get in each round if you conquered anything. And, they're cards, so here's how they work. Basically, you can combine them to get more troops. It's pretty simple. Alright, so you see my enemy is currently going. Fortunately, they're fighting among each other, the purple and green. Oh. Alright, I'll skip their turn. Okay, so the purple guy, he's conquered. Alright, he says I'm a natural tactician. That's nice of him. So, alright, I missed that. Green guys basically only really in North America doing it, and with the huge amount of troops that I have on the rest of the planet, just like this, the green guy has been destroyed. Spectrum, it's totally random, of course. Not a real person. A real person would be smarter than that, hopefully. So, and now all we need is South America, and bada bing, bada boom. Argentina, Brazil. Just like this. Completed the first tutorial. So that's basically how the game works. There's other versions like Raid the City and Crush Rome, but they're all the same thing. So I want to just take you through some of the more fun little versions, like World War I. There's no World War II because we don't talk about that. So I am the Entente powers, as you see, Britain, France, and Russia. And I have to conquer the red. Now, if I fight anyone in the green, then all the green will attack me. So if you're wondering, in real life, Germany invaded the Netherlands, which actually caused Great Britain to join the war in the first place. huge mistake, by the way. So, like there, I'll pull France, and, I believe that's Burgundy. So, yeah, can I attack anything? So, I can attack Netherlands, but as I said, I'm not stupid. So, I will just fortify for now. So, as you see, the Soviet Union doesn't actually... No, remember, it's not Soviet Union, it's Russia. Wait, what? You know, that's fair enough, that's Blitzkrieg. Okay, so they just now made the mistake of attacking the Netherlands, which will mean that the green player, which represents all the countries that were neutral at the beginning of the war, because remember, the Ottoman Empire was not in the war at the very beginning, they'll now all attack Germany, which is great for me. So this is kind of what happened in real life, I think. This is sort of what it looked like, I think. And just like this. For some reason in this game, the German Empire, in order to own all of Germany, they need to control Netherlands as well. So this is how this map is divided up, as you see here. They need to own the Netherlands. I already own all the British and French Empire, as well as, I believe, the whole Russian Empire. Yep. You can tell it's united when it's the line around it is bolded. So I will want to hold Netherlands. It's quite an important territory there. Because if Germany owns it, then they will basically be more powerful than me, which is actually not ideal. There? Okay, so that's it. Problem. Not sure how they got to London. At least they can't take Paris. We just marned those fools. Top-notch political humor. Okay, bad luck. Don't care. Need to fortify. Smolensk, which is basically just Belarus. Alright. Now we will launch our attack. Boom. Burgundy's liberated. London's liberated. Don't want to give them all my troops because I want to attack Bavaria. Not now, actually. I'll hold off on attacking Bavaria. So here's a problem. They invaded Russia. Now, it is my personal belief that the Germans didn't really have to fight France. They could have just not fought France, but that's my opinion. So, now Burgundy has enough of an invasion force to hopefully... Oh, yeah, so, yeah, the AI, they get cards as well, which is the problem for me, actually. Oh, and as you see here, the green guys, it's really funny because whenever you play this game, you can actually play it as the Central Powers, which is quite interesting. Is that the other team will always invade the green player, and I never get why. The AI is really messed up like that. But hey, I cannot complain because I just capitulated the German Empire. It's quite an easy thing to do. Just put your mind to it, I suppose. So there, we're going to see. It's kind of funny, we've traded places. They own all of Russia. Okay, so they didn't actually attack my armies in the, right? They did not attack the German Empire when they really should have. Remember, this is an AI I'm currently playing against. A real player is smarter than that. Hopefully. We can only assume. Unless not, at which point the human race is done. Because GG, guys. Just like that, with the liberation of Livonia and St. Petersburg, which is just a region, don't worry about it. We have won. Remember, the green player did not matter in that. Yet another advertisement. Okay, so now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a classic game. I'm going to set it to easy for now to keep this video at a pretty standard length. So manual placement is off, progressive card. This is basically a bunch of settings. Blizzard, see, I'll show you. Basically, it makes just random places in the map not matter at all. Fun. So I'll play against just these two people. Remember, I've won this before. It's not that hard. But I'm playing it at the moment just to show you kind of how the game works. Great. So as you see here, there's a lot of territories we own around the globe. We're pretty scattered as it is. But look at Australia. There's an old saying, basically, that just own Australia. The first person to own Australia wins. And I'm going to take that, because that seems legit. By conquering Russia and Australia. Ooh, I got lucky there. Indonesia. Just like that. You're the first person to have united an area. It really should be Oceania, not Australia. Or yes, it is. Let me check. Yeah, just Australia. What's up with that? And now, I think what we should do... Okay, so green guy, he wants to unite North America. If he does, North America is pretty powerful. Look, it gives him 5. Asia gives 7. If I could start attacking Asia, like from the place I own right now is called Siam. That's a pretty accurate name, I think. I'm not too sure. I'm not an expert on anything, by the way, just a fun fact. Just like that. Now, a good strategy is to slowly expand. To never overextend. Like, for example, you don't want anything exposed. Like, if you have a border with someone, you want troops on that border. So, like, here, for example, just like that. You only want to attack, like, 1 or 2 things at a time. Maybe even more if you're really confident. But here, just like this, we have taken Southern Asia. We also have a little roadway into East Africa and Southern Europe, which is basically just Italy and the Balkans, the best part of Europe. That was a joke, it's not. I don't actually want Africa too much. I will let them have Africa, because I don't want it too much. Oh, okay, that's a problem. That's also a problem. Oh, no, that's a problem. Okay, he took the blue guy. He used cards to take Southern Europe, which is a problem for me. I cannot. So the way cards work is you need to either have 3 of a certain type, or you have 1 of each type. And of course, they're oh, that was I'm gonna say that was an accident. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're actually pretty close to owning Asia, so I'm not too worried. Because Asia gives you the most, it's really overpowered. Here I can show you the map right there. You see +7 in Asia. There you go. So now Asia is mostly just me and the blue guy, which is a great name for a band I think you'll find. You know what? My situation in Asia is pretty well done. So what if I started taking South America? Okay, no, don't want to go there. That's risky. Risky, I get it. It's the game. Alright, I'll put that there. The blue guy's actually pretty close to being destroyed. Okay, great. So now, I can trade in for 10 troops, which is really great, because I will be able to take South America as well as arm Mexico there. Of course, I also want to put some soldiers in China, because if I know anything about the Chinese, I don't. Alright. They're gonna need about 7 troops there. The rest go there. Now, the reason I had to give them more was because, you see, Green Guy also had a fair-sized army in North Africa. And you do not want them from North Africa. It should be really West Africa, but semantics. And because you see the line there? There's a line between them, which means you can hop across the Atlantic Ocean right there to attack, which could be a problem for me, because I don't want them doing that. So now I have 2 continents. Now, albeit, they are actually the worst 2 continents, but when you think about it, just having anything... Okay, so blue guys just made a smashing hit there. So can I... Nope. So green guy, he has a huge advantage because he has that portion of North America. So what I actually might want to do is invade it, not with just enough soldiers, that it's like not too much of a waste of manpower for me. Just like that. You see, he doesn't own North America anymore, so he won't get bonus troops in his next turn. But I didn't lose too much. I actually did, but it wasn't really worth it, but it also was. I can also do the same thing when he tries to invade Egypt in his next move, which he probably will do. So I'm gonna just take over there from China. Can make some jokes there, but I'm not going to. And... Ooh, okay, that's... He's gonna throw them all at me, isn't he? Yep. If he just tossed that all at me. You know, for an easy AI, I'm having a hard time. This is normally easier, let me tell you. I think I just, at the moment, you didn't see anything there. All I can really do is fortify my position, so that they can't attack anything too much. Notice how they just took China. And I bet those AI that didn't see that coming. I'll let the green guy of South America for now. I'm a little concerned he owns most of the planet. Okay. What I should do is try to break off his monopoly there. Monopoly. They're both owned by Hasbro. Fun fact. Hasbro owns a lot when you think about it. Alright. There. So here's the thing. If I can kill the blue guy right now, then I'll get all his cards and I'll be able to use them, I think. But that's if I can take him. But he still has a fair number of troops. Let me see. At the moment, he has 10 soldiers. Actually, I can take him. Yeah, that's not too hard. This is a bit of a risk, more top-notch quality human there. Okay, was that worth it? No, we're gonna hope this. Okay, good. Just like this, we get the kind of war momentum, if you will. Now this green guy is done. All right, we're gonna put our soldiers into the Middle East, because that's where you need to put soldiers, but most of them in Kamchatka. Kamchatka? I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry if anyone does know how to pronounce it. I'm not sorry. You know, maybe I should. Alright. Cross the Bering Strait. Okay, so, fun fact, the first time I ever played Risk, I was playing with a person who didn't know to cross the Bering Strait. He didn't have any soldiers in Alaska at all. In fact, he didn't have any in North America. He barely had any. So, when the look on his face when I crossed the Bering Strait, it was priceless. Okay, so we're gonna put our soldiers into Canada. Remember, we do not. That was a problem. What he just did. That was an issue for me. But see, I have 10 of these fancy cannon things. I'm sure they have an actual name. I won't even need that much. I'll use this army to take North Africa, this army to take Europe. Because you see, because I have larger numbers, I'm taking less losses. It kind of does math, but not really at the same time. Boom, okay, Africa's fallen. Boom, and then this army shall take Europe. That'll confine him to the New World, aka America. Great. Conquering America from Europe is not a fun thing to do, but I do have that little base down in Argentina and Peru. You know, it's funny. I believe that in most places don't have the same name as countries, except for South America. All the regions are names of countries. This one should really be Patagonia, of course, but you know, we don't talk about that. Because Patagonia is like the region that is basically Argentina and Chile. But, you know, semantics. Except for this spot there is Afghanistan, but Afghanistan's in the India part. Just don't ask. Okay. Time for the real push into America. First of all, I have to kick him out of Asia again. Brazil has fallen. Venezuela. So now he does not have any large armies. Except for that one in Greenland, we'll deal with that later. Okay, don't want to deal with overextension, so now I'll take this. I'm getting some lucky hits in, which is always great. Boom, okay, Alaska. Now he's just basically in North America, and he does not have enough soldiers to actually kick me out. That army will destroy his one in Greenland, and then it will be won. Okay, you see what he has left. Put 10 here. There's like, because there's gonna be 10 prongs from which I'll, no, sorry, 3 prongs from which I'll be attacking. You have the south. Yeah, okay, that's, you didn't see anything there. So I'm basically just taking the United States of America. There's no Hawaii, because who needs Hawaii, right? And now we basically that way. Oh, there we go. And alright, they have been defeated. So here we go. If you enjoyed this video, let me know, because it's not Minecraft, of course, but hey, still works. Okay, so I know this was a little different of a video, with my voice and all, so let me know what you think about it, and if I should do more of these. In fact, I would just stop doing Minecraft and go back to this, because this was pretty fun. So if you liked it, I will see you later. Bye.